Hi there. Thank you for welcoming me back. Today we're going to be talking about dosing. All right, so a lot of us have these kits. So where did some of us get these kits? Okay, first of all, they're all over the internet. There are a lot of companies that are currently in this space. They usually come in, they come to your home, you sign up on their website, and then you have a meeting with a nurse practitioner or some other mental health professional. And after that, they decide whether or not you qualify, and then they send you your medicine in the mail. And it usually comes, some of them you have to sign for it, some of them you don't have to sign for it, they just leave them at your door. So anyway, that's where most of us are getting these kits, right? And they all have a very similar feeling, a very similar a kind of theme to them, that you're going to be able to do this medicine and that you're going to find these kinds of results and that the results are remarkable. I am going to agree. The results are remarkable. I have had some clients who have had wonderful results. I've had other clients that haven't had as good of results, but we're all going to be different. Most of the time, it's going to be 60 to 80% of people are going to find a lot of benefit, but that's not 100%. And a lot of that has to do with the type of client that is using this medicine. The most important thing about the medicine is your first intention needs to be to the medicine, that you are willing to accept this process. You're willing to release control to the medicine to see what you need to see. Okay, so that's going to be your first intention. A lot of people struggle with that, including myself. When I was going through this journey, I used like 8 treatments before I actually finally surrendered to the medicine. I was always trying to control it, always thinking about emptying the dishwasher. I just couldn't seem to just let go. And so I think that that's kind of a normal experience. I don't think that that's an unusual experience, but then I have other clients who can surrender to the medicine easily and willingly. It just depends on your personality type, how controlling you are. Not that controlling is a bad thing, but it can be when we're trying to work on our mental health. So anyway, let's talk a little bit about these kits. So they come to your house, right? And they usually come in 2 different types. I'm going to do a separate different video on the 2 different types, the powder tablets and also the troches as well. I'm going to do a separate video on that. But these kits, they come to your house. They usually come with an app. And the app is usually super helpful. It's got music on there for your experience. It's got intention writing. It's got some prompts for you to write. Some of them even have some group therapy involved so that you can go into a Zoom meeting and, and do your integration there. And that is lovely. And a lot of us get a lot of benefit from that. But some of us are not very app learners. And I have to say I'm not an app learner. I am more of a visual learner, and that's why I really put this channel together, because I know that a lot of us aren't getting the benefits we want out of these kits, and I want to offer a different venue to get this information. I do have my own protocols, but you use the ones your doctor has recommended to you. I am not a doctor. I do not prescribe medicine. I am a counselor, and I help people through their ketamine experience. So anyway, I partner with a company called Better You. They don't pay me, but they did provide me, I'm so grateful and thankful to them. They did provide me with my landing page that I usually give to my clients, which is discounted ketamine from them. And I have to say, I really admire Better You's integrity. I have worked with 2 other companies prior to finally partnering with Better You, and I found both of the companies pretended as though the psychedelic experience didn't happen. And I was really kind of confused by it, and a lot of their counselors had never even had a ketamine experience. I have had several ketamine experiences. I definitely feel like you need to have that knowledge if you're going to help people guide them through these journeys. And I also feel like the psychedelic experience is part of the treatment. And so we do want to enhance it, and we do want to get it as lovely and as really repeatable as we can. We want to be able to count on it to be pretty similar each time. Now, every ketamine trip is different, but we do kind of want to know that if we dose at this level and we swish this long, we're going to be in an experience for 40 minutes. So we do want that to be predictable, because then that helps us to trust the medicine more, because now we don't feel like we're out of control. We have actually taken this time out for our mental health. We're celebrating ourselves in this moment, and that is what we want. We don't want something that's unpredictable. We don't know how long I'm going to be in the experience, whether or not it's going to be weird. We want to try to control all of those things. And that's what I'm going to be doing here on this channel. So I am so grateful to you for stopping by today. We will continue to talk about these kits and the dosing. And I want to thank you today for giving me both your heart and your mind. And I look forward to getting more intentional with you. And thank you so much for stopping by. And you have a great day.